Hey everyone, welcome to World of Mysteries. Today, we're diving into a topic that's as fascinating as it is mysterious. So let's get started. So first of all, if you are visiting my YouTube channel, then you must know some things about the dark web. The internet, as we know it, is just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface lies the deep web, and even further down, the dark web. But why is the dark web considered dangerous? Well, it's a haven for illegal activities. You can find black markets selling drugs, weapons, and even stolen data, and other malicious actors from human trafficking to buying fake credit and debit cards. Everything is done from feeding human parts to the victim to hacking the private cameras of people's homes. What if I tell you that some people make money on the dark web by torturing themselves, harming one's own body while being fully conscious? Cutting off one's own body parts is also a way people earn money on the dark web. There was a video on the dark web which went viral on the surface web, and it was named After reading the story you are about to hear, I felt very uncomfortable. You will soon realize how terrifying this video can be. It is incredibly dangerous for any viewer, and the reason might surprise you. So this story starts with a boy whose name was Alice. Alice was one of those boys who loved to go on the internet and search for different things. Summer vacation was going on. One day Alice's friend James and his brother came to Alice's house for a party. After partying all day, they gathered in a room and decided that they used to watch different horror movies, and whoever got scared out of the room first had to pay something. Everyone started watching horror movies. After watching different horror movies, no one left the room. Finally, they realized that nothing would come of it, so James' brother told James that he knows some websites where we can watch different horror and spooky content. James' brother opened the website before the two of them said no. The website opened and all the horror and weird videos started to appear on the website with different names: cartel videos, 2 girl 1 cup, and many disturbing videos. After that, they all saw one video. In this video, they saw a thumbnail of beautiful girl. The name of the video was Perfection. After seeing that girl, these three decided to watch this video. Because the girl in the video was beautiful, they got curious. The girl in the video was very beautiful looking, but her hair was disheveled. She wore very dark lipstick, which made her facial expressions stand out. Her eyes were strange, as if she had death in her eyes. There was no filling in her eyes. After a while, the camera was placed in one place, and the girl sat in a chair. After the camera was placed properly, 2 more men appeared on the camera who were naked. Those men were so obese that their belly skin was hanging down. Alice could not believe that such a man was even from this world. He could feel the strangeness in that room. Both men's mouths were covered with plastic bags, and the plastic bags were tightly tied, in which they were having trouble breathing. After a while, the girl started talking random things for 5 minutes. As everything was closed, the screen went blank, and a word appeared on the screen, and it was perfection. And along with perfection word came, "You can try this at your home." The girl got up from the chair and picked up the potato peeler placed in front of her and kept it close to her nose. Soon, without saying anything, she started peeling the potato peeler on her nose. Her eye contact with the camera was not even an attack, nor did she blink her eyes. She was trying to wash that skin in the bucket of water she kept near her, and immediately after washing, she went back to rubbing the potato peeler on her nose. There was little expression on her face, or even the slightest pain on her face, as if she was a living dead body. There was the sound of someone vomiting from behind the Alice, but he felt like he was stuck in that video. He had no other consciousness, and he was so engrossed in that video you couldn't take his eyes off the screen. Over time, new titles were added to the video, the background noise of the piano increased, and the creepiness of the video continued to increase. The girl had started rolling the potato peeler on her cheeks now. She was rubbing the potato peeler so hard on the cheeks that her cheek and jaw almost lost contact. Her jaw was hanging down, The skin on her face was almost completely gone. Her body was completely covered in blood. The screen went blank again, and the last title came, Perfection. The title ends. The girl again stands in front of the camera. The skin on her face is almost all gone, and her jaw is hanging down. It's a pitiful sight to see. Soon the girl puts her hands in her hair, and she's in that situation. Her hair was completely pulled out, her hair and her scales were completely separated. And the video ends, and Alice realizes that even though the video was over, he was having a hard time losing her place, and in that trouble he looked back and saw James's brother were watching the video, and seeing that video, he had an evil smile on his face. He got up from his seat and started running outside without looking around. Alice was in such a state that he felt like he was going to throw up and his guts would come out of his head. The girl's face was unmoved from Alice's head. A while passed, and Alice managed to get up the courage to walk back home. When he got home, he saw his friend James in his own vomit. He is dead. He is strangled to death, and next to him James's brother is also dead. There is a hand mark on James's brother's neck that Alice knows that James killed his brother. The video is dangerous because it hypnotized them and strangled two of them to death, so please stay away from such type of videos even if you are curious. The purpose is not to tell but to protect. Don't let down your sanity so easily. If you like the explanation and content, please do subscribe and hit the ring so that you will notify our updates. And yes, don't forget to like, comment and to share.